Hi Leo, welcome back to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot reader. This Leo is your general intuitive reading for the time between the 14th and the 20th of March. I've already shuffled and meditated. Obviously Tiny's already here, he's sleeping. I'll do a little bit more shuffling on camera and then we will get started. You okay, chickadee? Oh wow. It's like you're going somewhere. Leo. You're going somewhere. You're definitely in your element. The card at the base of your reading is the King of Wands. The card at the base of the reading is the overall energy or experience of the week, or it's the perspective that you need to see this reading through. And this is all about confidence. The Wand energy is all about confidence. The kings know how to use the kings and the queens know the outcome of this confidence. They know where to apply it. They know what to do. They know what actions to take. The king takes actions toward things that he wants to do. So I do feel a sense of you going somewhere, you want to go somewhere, and you really need to be confident in that. This might be something that's related to enterprise, business, because the wand energy is related to that. So it could be that you want to start your own business, enterprise, etc. But it could also be that you want to ask somebody out on a date, or you want to, inject some passion into your relationship or something. I don't know, whatever. So this is a perspective you need to see it through. It's one of confidence, and it's one of confident action, basically taking action confidently in a direction that you really are motivated to go in. Okay, so let's have a look at your first energy then. So we've got the whoa, hang on a second, the energy coming through here is so strong. There's a lot going on. It's very forceful this week, the energy. It's coming through very strongly, but it's what you want. You are ready for a change of some sort. You are ready for this movement, this change of energy. You are ready for it. You've been calling it in. You've been building up to actually making some changes, and this energy is an energy of change. The Five of Wands. For me, it really feels like it comes from the inside out. It really feels like we sit and we allow these ideas, these feelings to fester, and eventually they have to come out. So this is like, think about the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is the marriage card, the stability card. And, this is, the Four of Wands is like, all right, I've got a job that I love. Well, no. I've got a job that I like. I've got a job that I love, and I've got a husband, whatever. The things that you want, the four things that you want in your life, that give you that security that you're happy about. And then that is challenged, because you might start thinking, oh, is this really what I want? This might not be what it's like for you, but it's an example. Is this really where I want to be? Is this the job I really want to do? Is this where I really want to be, what I want to concentrate on? Is this really where I want to put my energy? And those thoughts, they start to percolate. Those questions, they start to percolate. And actually we then see that can create conflict in our outside world. And that's the energy, the process really, of the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands can be in a situation, a circumstance that arises this week that actually challenges you to make a change, to take some action, to do something. It can be something that creates conflict, but really you are ready for it. You are ready for the conflict if it's going to create conflict. It's like you're like sweeping out. You're sweeping everything away. You're like, I've had enough of this, and I'm gonna, and you're confident. You've had enough of something. Of a situation, of a relationship, of a job, whatever it is, you've had enough of something, and you're quitting, or you're changing, or you're going, or you're doing something about it this week. Okay, we've got the Six of Cups. This is about the six is about balance, harmony, beauty. It's about the recognition, the appreciation of the journey that we've been on. It's linked to our past lives. It's linked to soulmates. It's linked to that wisdom that we've had, and it's also things that we are fond of, fond memories, happy memories, pleasant things. So this could be you thinking, I'm sick of the situation that I'm in now. I've been stuck here for so long. I'm going to do what I've always wanted to do. I'm going to become a sower, or whatever you want to be. I don't know. But I come up with some right career options, me done. It's never anything straightforward. It's always like an ice cream seller or something random. I don't know. If you want to be an ice cream seller, if you want to quit your job from being a doctor and become an ice cream seller, this is that. This is that type of energy. It's like, I'm doing what I want to do. I've been thinking about it for too bloody long. I'm not happy in this job. Even though it looks perfect from outside, I want to do something else. And I've always wanted to be a poet, so I'm going to do that, or whatever it is for you, okay? But it's that type of energy this week. I'm getting warm, actually. I'm getting hot now. You've been sitting on your there you go. You've been sitting on yourself. You've been suppressing yourself, really. There's been something you've wanted to do and you've been suppressing it, Leo. And it's been an important lesson for you, because actually what you're realizing is actually, no, it matters what I want. It matters how I feel. It matters, what I want to achieve, where I want to go. It matters. I want to be myself. I want to do what I want to do. I want to, or whatever it is for you specifically. This is you really coming into that realization this week and actually being confident in that. Pisces season has been a bit of a, head in the washing machine type thing. It's been a bit, not intense, but strong energy. And actually really, it's been relentless in its realizations. It's been like, it's come in waves, but it's not let up really this month. So you have come into some realizations. You've got the Strength card. That's your card, Leo. And I say about the Strength card, even lions get weak sometimes, and that's a point really of a karmic cycle, number 8, karmic cycle, infinity. The point of a karmic cycle is that we come into awareness, but it also that it teaches us our limits. It teaches us how far we can go to chase that, whatever they chase. I don't know, antelopes, I don't know, whatever they eat, whatever. We go all that far, and we keep going, but even we get tired sometimes. And that is about recognizing your strength through feeling vulnerable. You've got to go through these challenges in order to recognize that actually I can do it. Look how long I've suppressed what I've wanted. If I can suppress who I am all this time, now it's time to be myself. It's gonna be easy. It's time, yeah. So it's kind of like that. So something is coming through for you. You're gaining. I want to say you're gaining confidence, but it's like it's more than that. It's there's a fire in you now. It's like it's kind of like suddenly a light bulb has gone on, a light switch has gone on, turned on in your mind, and it's like you realise, hang on a minute, I do all this for all these other people. I do all this for my husband or for my wife or for my brother, whatever. And I just completely disregard myself, and it's kind of like you realise it now, like, oh my gosh, why do I not give myself that compassion? Why am I so good to them? Why do I do that many hours at work and I can't even have time to eat my own dinner? Like, this is madness. It's kind of like you realise that this week. It's kind of like that type of, or whatever specifically for you, kind of like you realise that type of event. You kind of realise that this week. This is coming into that realisation or that coming to the surface, that change. And you realising that you do need to change and that you are significant and that you are important. And this is a card of reciprocity. This is a card of your efforts being rewarded. So wherever you've been, suppressing. So look, in this instance, if you've been suppressing who you are, what you want, the actual effort of that suppression has actually helped you to recognize your strength. And ultimately that will lead you forward in your life, and that's strength and that's lesson and that's wisdom that you can take with you. So that's kind of like being rewarded. This is why, the suppression, you're being rewarded for the effort, for ignoring yourself for so long, if that makes sense, because finally you're listening. So that's the reward. But it could be actually, with the Pentacles energy though, it's in a real way as well. So it's in a way that we can physically see, so it's maybe more time. This might be, right, I've got more time now to myself, for example. I'm going to give some time to work and give some time to me, for example. Or it's like, I'm going to tell them they can't bloody they can't bloody treat me like this at work. I'm going to tell them. They might give you more money for it, for example. So that, you know, this is like being rewarded for your efforts. If you've not had an holiday for a long time, because you've always, this is like, right, I'm booking myself a blooming holiday. I'm booking myself an holiday. I'm going out, I'm having a break, I'm having some days off. This is that. So it's that type of energy this week where you're starting to realise that you do matter, you are important, your feelings are significant. There you go. This is that, the king and the queen. So, you know, it is beautiful, this reading, actually, Leo, and I'm so happy for you, because as I always say to you, my mum is a Leo and my brother is a Leo. And my mum is, you know, when people say my mum's the best mum in the world, well, my mum actually is the best mum in the world. You know, she's got 8 children. There's 8 of us, you know, 8 brothers and sisters all together. And my dad was always away in Nigeria working. That's what she told us. She basically, like, brought us all up, you know, basically, like, we would, you know, she brought us all up, 5 boys. You know, she worked in a factory. And she worked in that factory for all the 50 years or whatever, do you know what I mean? And she brought us all up, and all brothers and sisters have got degrees, and, you know, at least a degree, masters, doctor, you know, PhDs, and you know, obviously we all own our own businesses, actually, apart from my twin sister, but she's a chartered accountant, so she's fine. But do you know what I'm saying? So when I say my mum's the best mum, she is. But she makes the sacrifices, man. Do you know what I mean? She's that woman that makes the sacrifices. She's a Leo. She makes those sacrifices. She made those sacrifices for us. And I really hope for her that she is now realising, well, she does. She goes out more than me. My mum, to be fair, she's always bloody out with her friends. Good on her. Do you know what I mean? Why not? She's retired now. Why not? Enjoy your life, mum. Enjoy your life. She's got, you know, 15 grandkids or whatever it is. I don't know. 13. I lose count. There's that many of us. I can't. Anyway. But this is you feeling like, yeah, it's time for me to focus on myself. It's time for me to I'm booking myself an holiday. You get someone else to babysit. Do you know? It's that type of energy. And be confident knowing. And you fight it, you suppress it, you suppress the urge to look after yourself, Leo. You're that type. You like that. You sort of like other people to be happy. You want other people to be happy. That is good for you. That makes you feel good. And in this instance, it's like this week, this month, whatever. This week, sorry, you've got to focus on yourself. You've got to feel so the difference between masculine and feminine. So masculine is about taking action in a direction that we want to go in. So for some of you, it might be travel. As I said, you know, some of you might think, do you know what? I'm booking an holiday. I've done too much for these kids. I'm off. Now I know that 50% of you are from America, right? And I know that the you know, Canada and Australia. This is what a northern accent sounds like, yeah. So when we so we get all broad, you see, when this is what it's like from north of England. Anyway, so this is taking the actions that the Queen, because it's active, the Queen is about understanding what it is you care about, where it is you want to put your energy, what it is you want, what it is you feel, you know, responding to those things, recognizing that those things are significant. And really, Leo, that seems to be the message for you this week. Your feelings matter, what you want matters, and stop fighting yourself. You know, stop trying to tell yourself, oh no, I'll sacrifice, you know, my night out because the grandkids, you know, so that do you know what I'm saying? No, man, it's not my mum. My mum would always look after kids. But you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is for you as an individual, Leo, it's time to stop suppressing what you want, and it's time to let yourself go for them, have them, reward yourself, treat yourself, yeah? Enjoy the week, Leo. Looks like a good one. If you like this reading, give me a thumbs up. Look, Tiny's sleeping, bless him. If you like this reading, give me a thumbs up. Please leave me your comments and obviously subscribe as well. Leave me your comments and subscribe. Feel free to share this video on your social media, on your WhatsApp, on your Facebook. And don't forget, you can follow Key Wisdom Tarot on Instagram and on Facebook, Key Wisdom Tarot. And the Key Wisdom playlist, I've added a new video this week as well called Inspiration in Action. Thank you so much for being here, my darlings. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all again next week with your brand new intuitive reading. Take care, Leo. Bye.